Okay, today I'm going to teach you some techniques to have safer cutting so you don't end up cutting yourself. And these tips I've learned in college and in high school in cooking class, and I've carried them my whole life. First, we're going to start simple potato, how it rolls around. You just want to take the edge off. Make sure you have a sharp knife and keep your knife sharp so there's less resistance going through whatever you're cutting, so you don't have to use force. You just let your knife cut it for you. Second tip that I would do is keep your fingers out of the way. If you can't curl your fingers or remember to do that, then keep them away from it. You can have them out holding it, but keep them away from the blade. And because your blade's not coming off the cutting board, you don't have a chance to actually hit your hand. And you let the blade ride on your middle finger. To cut it, you just gotta curl your knuckles. When I mean curl it, means you're just riding the side here. Now, this technique takes time, and if you practice it, it makes your cutting a lot better. And you have no chance of cutting your hand. When you are cutting things, do not try to crowd your cutting board. Take them and put them in the pot or the bowl that they belong to, so your cutting board is mostly clear. I'm doing mashed potatoes, so I'm just cutting them all roughly the same size so they cook all evenly. We're gonna do this again. Potato rolls, you want to cut off the edge, put it on the ground so it's stable, you know, again. But remember, keep your fingers out of the way. Sharp knives cut way easier than a dull knife, but a dull knife you'll cut yourself harder because you have to use force. Like butter. Flip them down. So again, we cut the one side, turn it down, curl your knuckles, get them in there, make sure the knife's on it. Now you go down, you're not going to raise the knife up higher, so you probably will not cut yourself. This will take some time, but it is the best way to learn, and when you get good, you can then go real fast. Now we're going to do onions, and I'm just going to show you a proper, easy way to do this without cutting yourself. First thing you're going to do is take your sharp knife and cut the root off. Then you're going to flip it around and cut the top off. You have this, and you're going to put a little notch in it. I can see on this onion there's already some problems, so I cut a little deeper. Usually you could just peel the skin off, but I'm going to go one layer underneath that. You can use paring knives on onions. Some people prefer paring knives because they are smaller, easier to control, but same technique. Cut off the ends, peel back the onion. Here we got your onion. It's ready to rock and roll. I usually save all my scraps for stock, whatever I'd like to do with it. Today I'm doing liver and onion, so I just want a nice half onion chop, very thin though. You're gonna cut your onion first to place it down. Remember, cutting anything that's round, take the edge off and then it can sit flat on your cutting board. Onions, this is where you actually get to practice more of the knife not coming off the board and your fingers curled because onions are small. Here we go though. Slicing up some onion. The knife does most of the work for you. Usually on this last cut, you can hold it and cut it firmly. There's lots of ways to cut onions. Obviously the most popular one is when you dice it, where you will cut intersectly in here, come back and cut through here, and then you will use your technique of curling your knuckles to hold it all together. And that's just the quick little video. More tips will come out when I'm thinking about them and doing them, or you send in your requests for us. Don't forget to check out my book, Dr. Joe Wallach's Cooking Without the Bad Foods, and make sure to watch this video next. Thanks, and see you next time.